Hello everyone, this is the Good Captain and welcome to my Let's Play of Allied General. This is mission number 3 in the British campaign, titled Mersa el Brega. So it's been a year in game time since we've last played, or fought. Eligala was March 24th, 1941 to May. This is January of 42 to March. Okay, it's much like the last scenario. We have 16 turns. All we have to do is hold Eligala for the victory, but of course we're going to go try to get every objective prior to the 16th turn, or on the 16th, by the 16th turn. Here's a campaign tree. So we're here, Mersa el Brega. If we win this with a major, we go straight to Tripoli. If we win that, the campaign is over. The British desert campaign. But in the case of this British desert campaign, we actually are asked if we would like to continue with the Western campaign as the British, and of course, we will. So I studied the battlefield, and yeah, I remember this battle now. Not well, but there's a couple things to note. First, the Grant tank has become available for upgrade. This is an improvement over the Matilda Mark IIs. In most ways. Its movement goes from 3 to 5. The soft attack goes from, this is the most pressing issue, the soft attack of a Matilda is a 2, where it's an 11 with the Grant, so a 9-point increase. But this is also pretty cool. The hard attack went from 8 to 11, and we're going to need both of those values in this scenario. The only problem is that the Grant's ground defense went from 14 to 11, so we lose 3 points of ground defense. We also lose 1 point of air defense, but we gain 1 point in close defense. So anyway, it's an upgrade that is not without cost, but it's generally speaking much better to get these upgrades. And I have a strategy, the Panzer General official strategy guide. Not the Allied General, that's so hard to come by, I don't think I'll ever own that, but I know that the Sherman, which is the next viable upgrade, is available in August of 1942, and we have several scenarios to play out between now and then, so I'm going to go ahead and promote 2 of my Grants. The reason I'm not promoting all 3 is I don't have enough prestige, because I intend to buy at least 1 or 2 Mosquitoes, and, 1, maybe 2 more Grants. I'm not sure. Definitely 1 Grant and 1 Mosquito. I'm just not sure if I should purchase another Mosquito or another Grant. And we'll kind of play through that right now. I'll make my final decision right now. But let's promote these. Let's promote them. 1, or upgrade their equipment, we should say. 2 and 3. Okay. Okay, here we go. The way the AI likes to run this show is as I recall, is they like to shove everything north first. So we could set up a defense like we did in the last scenario. After all, that's very much the same map, but the way I remember playing this, and for some reason I don't remember this well, but I do remember enough to say that I would normally do this 300 sort of defense. By that I mean we'd set up a, we can only deploy 3 units, but that's about all that's necessary, or all that you even want over here, because the AI will shove everything up this narrow corridor, and all we have to do is rotate fresh armor units for beleaguered armor units, and we sort of just grind them out like that. After gaining air supremacy, we can slowly push them back and then take Eligala. So, yeah. That's what we're going to try to do. Okay. So, I think the way I want to do this, and there's this escarpment here, so in the beginning I'm going to push my Grant tanks forward and just completely block their ability to move, and then we'll just try to hold that line as long as possible. Yeah, so the way I want to do this is like this. I'm going to place my artillery here, and then one of my Grant tanks here, and then the overstrength one will go here. So you'll see why in a moment, why I've done it that way. And then I'll have to wait until next turn to deploy this one, because the way deployments work, you don't have to deploy everything all at once. You can wait a turn, and we'll definitely wait on this Grant, because I just want straight armor units over here. No infantry units, they're too weak for what we have going on, but we'll place them over here and here, and we'll pocket this last Grant. Okay. Let's very briefly, we'll go over the units that we have left on loan to us. We have a Spitfire 2, which is not a great aircraft, but it is, we're happy to have it. And we have the Mosquito. Now the Spitfire has a 1 star of experience and is overstrength. The Mosquito's totally inexperienced. And of course, we have our own, which I've placed up here with 1 star of experience. But anyway, these units are kind of interesting. There's like a plethora of experience levels and equipment levels. So we have a 1 star, no entrenched unit over here in Micheli. And then we have an El Adem. We have there's just no transportability and no stars of experience and no entrenchment. And then over here we have this trio of infantries. One has a 1 star in the airfield, and then this one has 2 stars and is motorized. On the one on the airfield is motorized as well. And one's tracked and one's truck. And then we have this no stars, no experience. This guy's totally ready to be disbanded. This unit here. So, okay, here we go. Let's end the setup phase. It's January 21st, 1942. Good luck for us. So, I don't remember a heavy Luftwaffe presence. It says 03. If we did this, then we'd have let's see what information we can get by, let's see. Yeah, let's move 1, 2, 3. No, we want to cover this. Yeah, let's go here. Okay, so no one's here on this eastern edge. And then we can move 1 space closer. Yeah. Okay, so we've moved into spotting range by this Italian armored car. In other words, they can see our Mosquito. But it looks pretty clear behind them. So they're going to have to move up a turn. So yeah, we'll take advantage of that and move right into their face. Come on. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. So I'm going to kill this armored car. And we've got the swamp to our left and this escarpment to our right, so they'll only be able to hit us with, 1 unit and maybe 1 air unit. And we'll move this artillery unit here for now. Okay, and then this guy. I feel like we should get after it, especially since, well, I guess there's still some unknowns, but there's a marsh. Should we try for it? Maybe we should hit. Now let's hit this artillery unit. We know it's going to be a problem. Good. Okay, so no Air Force or anti-aircraft guns in range to speak of, and we've done some decent damage to the enemy. Okay. Now we can deploy the other grant. And we'll put him here. And then we're going to purchase another grant. And we will place him... Because there's an argument for putting him out here. No. We want to keep them. We want enough grants to be able to rotate them and replenish them when they get beat up. So you will go here. A little bit of a risk because this other one here could retreat and then he would be only allowed to move one space, but we'll take it. Okay. Okay, and then we're going to purchase another mosquito. Let's put him back here. I don't want him getting hit with any air raids or air attacks just yet. And we still have one more purchase we can make. And we've run out of prestige for another mosquito, so let's go with another grant. And then, yeah, I think this will be the last one. And yeah, we really don't want any more over here. Yeah, and then the last thing I want to do is disband this most useless infantry unit in the Far East. No experience and no transport. Why did I do this? To buy an air defense. The one with the best air attack. And he's got a respectable soft and hard attack too when on defense. So yeah, we don't need a transport and we will place it. Let's place it. Oh, that would take away our ability to retreat if we put it here. Its range is 2. The enemy is fairly experienced. I want to leave this open for retreat, so we'll place it here. Take whatever comes in regards to casualties from air units. Okay, I'm going to pull back this 1-star unit. Move in my own guys. Move them here. And then here we'll sort of fan out in a perimeter. Go here. And go here. Okay, so this way we can detect if any of the, or we'll be able to sort of act as a cordon if any German units try to move northeast and come this way. Oh yes, and these poor suckers down in Agadabia. There's nothing they can do. Yeah, we don't even have an... Oh, we do have an attack opportunity. Attacker 1, Defender 4. Yeah. Okay. We got 5, but we lost 3. Yuck. Okay, well, we'll just take our chances now. Or that's about all we could do. Yep, that's it. We've spent all our prestige. We've made all our purchases. This is as good as we can go. So, good luck for us. How did the sun? Oh, they ran in. Yes. Oh, no. Yes, 2 rugged defenses. That is the best defense I've ever seen of that. That was incredible. This is also like, man, it sucks that this fighter wasn't able to do any damage to the BF 109. Man, that's really rough. So, 3 on 2. This is not a good attack. This is a very good fighter relative. Air attack of 12. Air defense of 12. Air attack of 12. It's as good as we are. 1 star, 1 star. And our air attack is 14 air defense. We're a better fighter. Oh, but the experience and the strength. Well, Let's see what we got down here. 7.5. Okay, I found an AA gun. And this is an 88. So this thing has a range of 3, if I recall. So we need to be very mindful. 1, 2, 3. So this Stuka looks ready to be attacked, but I don't feel like it is something we're going to go for because this AA can deploy and then hit us. And this BF-110 is a tactical bomber, which would confer it the rights of fighter defense from adjacent fighters like this. So we were really in a flabbergasting position as regards to what to do with my Air Force. So little pause while I think about what to do. Okay, yo, I'm back. I think I have the unenviable task of having to hurl planes at this and just hope that we don't suffer bad luck. So I'm looking at this Mosquito that was given to us, is on loan to us, and it says 3 losses for the attacker, 2 losses for the defender. And it's the same when I take my most experienced Mosquito. Well, it's the same, it's 0 stars technically, and do the same thing. So there's just, the only other alternative is to go for, you know, these ground targets, but that doesn't solve the problem. And in fact, this BF 109 would just make another attack somewhere else, and this we can't have. So we're going to attack it first with the unit on loan to us and just hope for some luck. Okay, 2 for 2. That is about as good as that could have gone. And we're actually going to hold in that position, then take take another Mosquito. Let's see. Yeah. Let's move you here. This brand new Mosquito. Okay, now it says 3 for 3. This is not bad. Let's see what this. Yeah, 3-0. Yeah, so their combat debut. Here they go. Okay, we killed 3 and lost 1. So this is going well. And again, the Stuka is off limits because of that anti-aircraft gun. I mean, okay, this might be where we want to change our tactics a little bit now that we've done enough damage to this BF fighter. look, now's a, yeah, now really is this weird opportunity to go try to get this anti-aircraft gun and do 6 hits to it. Yeah, the thing has a range of 3, so yeah. Come on, come on, come on. Wow, we did 7 hits to it. Excellent. Pioneer, Italian infantry. Okay, and then it says 2-1. I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is place a second unit adjacent to that anti-aircraft gun, and that would this might make it so that we can actually destroy him next turn. In other words, he wouldn't be able to replenish as much. So, we'll oh, let's hit the Stuka. Yeah, and we'll hit the Stuka. It said 3-0, but it got killed 2 and lost 1. But the reason I can do that is 1, the anti-aircraft gun is severely damaged. 2, this BF-109 has been boxed in by my other air units. So yeah, those are the 2 reasons I was able to make that attack. So I'm very happy with this result in the air battle so far. Okay, now some pretty obvious things to do on the ground. We need to move this AA gun a little bit closer. We want to overstrength this Grant tank. This is the one we just placed. We didn't place in the beginning of the turn. This Grant tank can stay put. This one back here will strengthen up. And again, I want to leave this space open as a retreat hex. Otherwise, that's it. We might swing this infantry unit around here. That's pretty much it. This artillery, yeah, we want to start hitting them when and wherever we can. So, attack. Bit by bit, we'll whittle these German elite tank units down. Yeah, our attack is 3. Or we lose 3 and they lose 2 if we attack with this 1 star. So no. No, thank you. We're not yet ready to start truly attacking them and grinding them down and then taking that objective hex. Let's give the enemy its turn. Yeah. Wow. Wow, they really... Jeez. That must have been a pretty lucky turn for them. So what happened is they took out they really frankly did an incredible amount of damage to this lead tank and this rear tank with the Stuka, or with this BF-110. They knocked out 3 Grants. That's pretty amazing. But okay. So first things first, this is the dreaded 88 anti-aircraft. Range of 3, air attack of 10. This must die. It says 1-4. Yes! It's been totally eliminated. Let's head back to the airfield. And okay, good. Now it says we lose 2 and they lose 3 if we continue to attack this BF-109. which we will do. Eh. Okay, and now we can move over the German land units without fear of being shot down. So let's box him in. It says 2-1, 2-0. Yeah, we've got to do it. Come on. Oh! The whole unit was destroyed. Wow. How incredibly lucky. For them. Well, this BF-109 now becomes priority target, but I have a feeling it's going to go back for the airfield. So let's just try to do some damage with this Spitfire. Attack this tactical bomber. And the reason I'm attacking this one is if the BF-109 comes for me, I'll make sure he's in range of the AA gun. Yeah. Let's finish it off with the AA gun. No. It's a 1 strength, and we can't take him out. Ah. So the Germans have not lost any air units. I've lost 1 unit that was on loan to me. So this will make for a very harrowing next turn. We've got to try to knock down that BF-109 for sure, more than anything else. Okay, now the ground war. First, let's shell this guy. Okay. And we intend to hold the position, so we'll hold. This guy needs to evacuate. We'll put him adjacent to the anti-aircraft gun and under this air unit so he's fully protected. Now we're going to move in this fresh tank unit and attack this Panzer IIIE, and hopefully this destroys it. It did not. Jeez. Okay, let's try you. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Let's bring in the infantry unit. Well, it's a little soon to be bringing in troops with so many artillery units around. Let's replace this Grant tank. We'll move him here. Place him here like this. Yeah. No, let's put him here. Final answer. Okay. Okay. Again, a little soon to be bringing in infantries until the artillery presence has been reduced a bit more than it is. So let's give the enemy its turn. We have 2 auxiliary units we could purchase. But I really don't want to. I don't see the need to do this just yet, so we'll go ahead and give the enemy its turn. Good. What's going on here? Wow. Enemy artillery has really done a number on us. Okay, the German Bf-109 attacked the Spitfire. This is good. This is good. And I know that the enemy, the other enemy tactical bomber, the Bf-110, has gone back to the airfield. So I'm first going to try to snag him on the cheap with my Spitfire. Yes. Okay, next. This air war needs to end because the artillery is getting really bad. Yeah, we've got to focus on destroying this Bf-109 now. Excellent. And let's place you here so we can double bomb somebody. And then, yeah, we need to smack this Stuka. Okay, excellent. And the air war is, we'll have air supremacy next turn. It was a bloody fight, but we earned a victory there. And now we can start transitioning to ground targets. Yeah, this trio of Artie is going to be a mess, and now we might seriously want to consider trading some space for time. Okay, first things first, let's replenish these battered Grant tanks with elite replacements. Here. And this artillery as well needs to be replenished. Actually, we might benefit from a full extraction here. Just pull him all the way out of the battle so he's not being shelled. Yeah. So he'll get a nice respite. Okay, let's see if we can do some damage before we pull out. Oh, that's right. This artillery, this is just an insane situation with artillery. Really, there is no counterattack options. Huh. There's just so much. There's 4 artilleries in the lead here. Yeah, little pause. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to pull this armor unit way back. Put him not in the desert X. You don't want to put him in the desert. It makes a mess of trying to refit and resupply him. So put him here. And you will come here. And then, this is key. We're going to do 2 things. One, we're going to disband this anti-aircraft gun. Yeah. And then, I guess I didn't need to, but I really need to, I feel like I need to clear up the space and he's not useful anymore. And then we're going to purchase an auxiliary unit, an anti-tank gun. Oh, that's right. We can't place, because he's adjacent. Little pause. We'll move him here. and then give the enemy its turn, and then end this video. I gotta get on with other things. Yes. Okay. So we'll pause here, pick it up in the next video. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you in the next video.